sperm cell, right? Egg cell. And now we are going to assume that these are the human germ cells. Alright? What happened during fertilization? Alright, so here in the sperm cell, this is called the nucleus, and it is the house for the chromosomes. So there's the nuclear membrane that keeps the chromosomes inside, and on the chromosomes you have genes, and within the genes you have DNA. Alright, same thing for the egg cell. This is the nucleus, nuclear membrane holding the chromosomes. Alright, what I want you to know that the difference between the two cells is that this cell is driven, it's controlled by what is called epigenetics. Right? The sperm cell is governed by epigenetics, which give rise to the electricity. The electricity of the nucleus. Alright? The electricity of the nucleus. So, electricity of nucleus. Okay? So, the sperm cell is governed by epigenetics, which give rise to the electricity of the nucleus. Alright? And the mineral that is very important here is zinc. Zinc. Alright? And zinc supports the light of the sperm. Because the sperm is like a bulb, you know, light. It carries the light. So, it is the carrier. It tells you where to go. Alright? So it tells you where to go. Where to go. So the sperm tells you where to go because it is the light. It is governed by epigenetics. An important mineral is zinc. Alright? The egg cell on the other side, on the other hand, egg cell is governed by genetics. Right? Genetics. Which gives rise to electromagnetism. Electromagnetism. Alright? And this electromagnetism is what drives the nucleus. Alright? Of the nucleus. And it is what is called magnetism and darkness. Darkness. of the womb, the egg. And because of this darkness, it does the opposite. It doesn't tell you where to go. It tells you that it is source. So darkness means source. Source. So what happened during fertilization is not really the joining of the egg and the sperm, but it is really the fusion of the nucleus. Remember, the nucleus from the sperm and the nucleus from the egg will fuse. So, nucleus from sperm and nucleus from egg. This is governed by epigenetics, right? So the energy in the nucleus, this is sperm, this is egg. The energy in, and this is spiraling clockwise, which is the egg nucleus. It spirals clockwise, and the sperm nucleus spirals anti-clockwise. But the energy to support spiraling anti-clockwise, the sperm, comes from the egg cell, the egg cell's nucleus. So the energy from the epigenetics of the egg nucleus creates the energy to support the spiraling of the sperm nucleus, right? So this must spiral anti-clockwise, and the egg nucleus must spiral clockwise, right? And then they will achieve what is called resonance stabilization. But of course, the sperm nucleus must achieve its own resonance stabilization balance, right? And it needs to have enough zinc to do so, and the support of the egg cell genetics, because the egg cell has what is called the mitochondria, and the sperm cell lack the mitochondria. So the energy of the egg cell nucleus is what is used to propel the sperm cell nucleus, right? So this is why compatibility is important, and the energy, the electricity, because the sperm cell is electricity and the egg cell is magnetism, right? So the spiraling, anti-clockwise spiraling, creates the electricity, and the clockwise spiraling generate the magnetism. And when this is resonance stabilized, this is when fertilization actually occurs. The fusion of both nuclei, right? And then they begin to share their chromosomes, right? And it becomes what is called like a blastosis. It begins to multiply rapidly, right, as it develops into the embryo. All right, so let me know if you understand this process. And this is what I said. If the sperm cell nucleus is weak, this is why oftentimes the child doesn't carry much of the phenotype, the physical appearance of the father, right? Because it needs more energy and electricity so that it could achieve resonance stabilization and give the egg less participation in the process. Because if the energy is low in the sperm cell nucleus, more energy from the egg cell nucleus will be used to generate the spiraling. All right, so this is the process that actually goes on, and there are many chemicals that can obstruct this process from coming together or from achieving resonance stabilization. right? So this is more on a more energetic level, explaining the entire process. You see, something that could be similar to meiosis. You know that those two processes by which the cells divide, or mitosis, the body cells divide. Yes. Thank you.